Welcome to what many call the original Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, where the crowd is rocking in anticipation of the showdown we have in store. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a team from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Powell. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Clemson's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball in. And that was a huge...
He's loose. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
Oh, and you hear this stadium erupting. This crowd at home, they're just waiting to feed off of an explosive play, and they get one right there from their quarterback, doing a tremendous job on the scramble, outstanding individual effort, and just the decibel level in this place has just gone up, it feels like, tenfold.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Back to pass. Unloads to the right. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Oh, what a caught! And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very... of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Complete to the right. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on MK if they can stop him on third down. They just keep firing. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Here's the pressure. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And they'll down this ball just a little shy of the 50.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football on that play.
Makes the grab. It's Reynolds. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They're going back to the ground. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking to throw, it's Nickel. Bringing the heat. With the catch, it's Anderson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Trying play action. Got it in the middle, it's Green. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
3rd and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure. Know the quarterback's going to hold it. Get to him, strip, sack. You get the rock.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Here comes the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Catch in the middle. It's Stark. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And some room to work. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down went.
Gashing the knee on the right. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Fired in there, but incomplete.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game. And so far, they've taken him away.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Just keep slinging it. Got it in the middle. It's Turner. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Breaks into the open. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. A 3rd down try for the offense. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football.
Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
Well, you came into this one thinking it might be a defensive struggle. And how about this unit? How aggressive have they been early in the game? They're just getting after their opponent, and they come away scoring the first points of the game here in the 2nd quarter with a safety.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
High the chains now on. And long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Off the play fake. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. A 1st down for the offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. Makes the catch. It's Ware. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Ridden out of bounds at the 14-yard line, and that'll give them a bit more room to operate. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. On his way from around the 50. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Bunch formation for these receivers. Dropping back, it's Denson. Got a man, it's Turner. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Preston.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Never a doubt. Lead now 5 here in the 2nd. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more... Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Nickel. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ware. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got rid of it just in time. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Now on the return. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now for this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference.
That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sideline. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Let's it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Tigers!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Temple is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Hall of Famer Joe Klecko should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Penn State.
To throw, it's nickel.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. You got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pulls it in. It's Ware. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it all right. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, they're after him. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Murphy. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Looking down the middle. Can't hang on. It's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Green. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Clemson set up with another first down. Wants to throw again. Looking to get in. Touchdown, Tigers. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Man, and with that drive, you start to get excited. You start to think about the bounce back from a week ago. Went on the road, tough loss. You get to come back home, and this team has really been a different team today. Nice performance after a heartbreaking loss last week.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. It's another safety. Can you believe this? Second of the game. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Looking to fire. The short hands. It's Moore. Turning it on. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Touchdown, Tiger. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And this offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 is here for this team.
And the returner will be brought down.
All right, not ideal, right? Not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone. Get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few first downs, get that first down right now.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass, it's Nickel. Rushes on him. Gets rid of it. Got a man, it's Stark. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to throw for it. Skips away from pressure. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch, it's Green. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. So now it's second and long.
At the 38. Second down.
The play action fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got him downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Crosses to 35. Just what they were looking for to get this drive. Out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Pulls it in, it's Brown. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a hit. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and not his best work. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Evans. Pressure coming. He's got an open man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And this offense, man, they just can't get out of their own way. Like, they've got a 0 on the scoreboard already. Now turning the football over late in the game. When you're down, they've got to find a way to make something good happen on that side of the football.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Here we go. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it's caught. It's Moore. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to... There he goes! And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another 1st down, and he has just been running wild on this defense.
And that is another 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson!
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The corners are walked up tight. Grab behind the line. It's Bradshaw.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
To the air, it's Evans. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. From the gun to give, looking for room. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's started. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got it in the middle. It's Turner. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Going to the running game. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.